Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Premier Perspective. Right now, we got a little first place battle for you right now. Talking about these midweek games that just took place and how it's affecting the top of the table. Liverpool with a big loss today. United and City picking up midweek wins. Leicester looking great versus Chelsea. It looks like this is going to be an amazing title race.
Yeah, and let's get right started right away with Liverpool. Uh, Crazy game today. They currently sit fourth on 34 points. Today, with a 1-0 loss to Burnley from a 83rd minute penalty. They dominated 71% possession and had 27 shots, 6 on target, with Burnley 6 and 4 on target. But Liverpool haven't scored in 4 games, and their other goal, to make it 1 in 5 games, was against West Brom. So they haven't scored. They've only scored 1 goal. Since that Palace 7-0 thrashing. So that's pretty insane from that. It's pretty insane stats, especially considering that the Salah, Mane, Firmino up top, that they just can't get a goal.
Yeah, they really can't get a goal. It's looking bad for Liverpool right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the same team from last year. I don't know if that's solely due to Van Dijk being out. I feel like there's more issues more than just Van Dijk being out, but I don't know. It just doesn't look like a convincing title winning Liverpool team, but a team that's looking a little bit more like they can go all the way to the end is United. The beginning of the season, I would not have said that United would be um, top two in terms of who I think are most likely to win the Prem. They
Right.
look great. They're first place right now with a game extra played. They started slow against Fulham, didn't really look that great, but they picked it up in the second half. Pogba scored an absolutely beautiful goal. And it for me, that's the performance of a top team there. When you're playing not that great, you just gotta push through, find that one goal, and that's what I saw from United. And I could say the same thing about Manchester City with their game against Aston Villa. They looked like they were not going to score, but then they were able to find the break with Bernardo Silva. So right now, United City look like they're going to be the ones who are, looking to win the title. Now, who's going to come on top? I think time will tell. I think City are slight favorites right now, but it only takes 2-3 games to change that. So only time can tell for that.
Yeah, for sure. And Pogba starting to turn up again. Fred has been absolutely amazing. Had probably the game of the season the other day against Fulham. His work rate is amazing. His stats might not be up there with everybody else in the Prem, especially for a midfielder or a box-to-box midfielder, but he has played amazing, especially yesterday. But United's going to need to start performing consistently if they want to put up a fight for top spot. And I definitely agree with you there, Javi. I think they're definitely top two. It's going to be a City United race, in my opinion, very exciting. But Bruno, if they really want to contend, Bruno's going to need to start creating
hundred
because
percent.
we know he's a good player and he can create when he wants to, but he really has to find that groove and be able to consistently create and be that go-to guy in order to create. As for City, who currently sits second on 38 points with a game in hand, on United, if they were to win their next game going on 19 games, they would be top of the table by 1 point. They have 9 consecutive wins in all competitions. Defensively, they've been absolutely amazing. Diaz and Stone's partnership has been so solid. But there might be possible injury worries in Walker and De Bruyne. De Bruyne out for 2 or 3 weeks, might miss up to the Liverpool game. Walker, not sure yet. Hopefully he'll be okay. But for me, the driving force behind City, instead of United's thing that needs to change is the creativity in their attacking midfield. City's is their fullbacks. Once City's fullbacks can get forward, once Zinchenko can become a little more confident, Cancelo can, hit the goal, and Walker can really find that groove. He's been defending really well, but once he can go up more and really trust Rodri and that's in front of Diaz and Stones in that CDM position, that holding position, once the fullbacks can get up and start really getting into the play and starting to score goals, for me, City score 3+ goals a game at least. And that's going to be the driving force of their title push. So it's going to be really exciting to watch between those two teams.
Definitely agree with you there. City definitely is in a in a form right now that it's like the glory days that of the Centaurian season. It looks like right now the way the City have been playing. They look so solid defensively, and that's something that as a City fan I love to see. And to throw in there because we need to stop sleeping on them, as
We
we've
need to
said.
stop the Leicester City slander. We
The
need to stop sleeping on
no
Leicester.
more Leicester slander here. They're legit. They looked magnificent against Chelsea. I think James Madison is a great player. I think Ndidi is one of the best CDMs like in the world. Jamie Vardy is always going to be a great presence up top. Barnes is a great winger. They're a solid team with a solid coach. Right now, they're above Liverpool in the table. They've been looking better than Liverpool, so you never know. Leicester, I think they deserve where they are right now, and I think that they're gonna continue pushing. I don't see a dip in form in them anytime soon.
Yeah, Leicester totally have the talented players, and Yuri Tillemans, who I absolutely rate as a midfielder and love him, and Didi right behind him. James Madison, so talented. I think he sums it up. To sum up Leicester, I'm not going to go on and on about Leicester. I mean, I think their playing speaks for themselves. And Madison quoted in a post-match interview following their 2-0 win against Chelsea, he said, "We're not here by fluke. We're here because we work hard." And you definitely see that in the way they play the game, in the way they approach every game, even against the top teams. They always put up a fight no matter the result. And lately, against these top teams, they've been putting up a result. So you really have to rate them and consider them high up in this title race once again. I'd love to see it.
For sure. And end up this video. I want to ask you, Ryan, right now, from what you've seen these last games, give me your top four prediction.
My top four prediction. Um, I can't put I'm not going to put a solid 1 and 2 in place, but one or two is going to be City and United. Um, three for me is going to be uh, three for me is going to be Leicester, and I think four. Who else is in there? It's who.
Liverpool,
Let me
Tottenham.
take a quick look at that front table because
Yeah, for me, I would give City and United fighting out for first and second, and then Leicester and Liverpool fighting it out for third and fourth. I don't think Tottenham, Chelsea, West Ham, any of them are gonna break into the top four. So I would say it like
I don't
that.
think so either. I'd say Tottenham a little bit of a chance, not as much as Liverpool.
Mhm.
I think Leicester are going to hold down third though, the way they've been playing. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
go
last
Leicester.
season we saw how good they were doing, and then right at the end of the season they fell out top four. Maybe something similar happens. Who knows? But this Leicester team's looking solid. But yeah, City United to the end, it looks like. And that pretty much wraps it up for us today. We just wanted to give a little first place battle update. We're going to be back to you on Tuesday with an FA Cup recap on the games of the Premier League teams in the FA Cup. So we hope to see you guys then. And once again, thank you for all the support.